Okay, dear Laoganmas, let's see our training session 2. Throw to space.
Today we're going to talk about throwing to space. Now when we play Ultimate, we're always going to be throwing to moving targets. And our ability to throw and lead our offensive player into their next throw can help us gain yards and create that flow that we're looking for with our offense. This is important because a great throw will actually eliminate the defense from the play and allow our offensive receiver to set up their next throw. Our goal is to throw to our receiver in stride. If we can hit them on the run without having them slow down or speed up too much, that's going to get them more comfortable and lead them into their next throw. To do this, we need to make sure that we keep our eyes on our target the entire time and practice leading them into the space where they're running. When we throw our backhand, our body naturally turns and our head turns, and we actually might lose sight of our offensive receiver. Now, this sounds like it might be obvious. It's important for us to always keep our eyes on our target. We also need to keep in mind the pace with which we're throwing, as well as the flight path that the disc takes on its way to the receiver. Now, when we throw to space, what we're doing is we're keeping the disc away from the defender. Now, this might mean that we're throwing with a little extra touch or a little extra pace so that we keep the defense out of the play and we make it really easy for our receiver to make the catch. Today, we're going to talk about throwing to space. We're going to use a basic...
Okay, let's see the key points. Keep defender out of play. Lead our offense to the place you want them to be. Set up next throws, eyes on target, and adjust the pace and the pass. Let's see how we can run a drill for our next training.
Line attack drill. We are going to have Zoe start out by making a cut out at an angle. And we're going to have the throw lead her into that space. Zoe's goal is to attack that disc all the way through. Our thrower wants to lead the receiver so that she can attack all the way through the disc. 3, 2, 1, disc in. Nice, put it out. We're attacking at full speed. Excellent. Really lead them out to that space and attack. One common mistake is that new players tend to throw the disc right to where the receiver is at that moment rather than where they're going to be. We need to teach them to keep the receiver in their periphery while they're making the throw. We want to develop that dynamic skill of seeing where the receiver is going and leading them into space. Good, we're leading it.
Cool, so the drill is we can line up on one side, we can line up as a chili. Another side, we can have black beans. And the chili can throw to the black bean, leading them to receive to the certain zone here. And after throwing the disc, let's move the disc. Wait. And the chili person can just go to receive the next disc. Let's give a disc. This is the idea of our first drill. Let's continue to see our second drill.
Out in the throwing line and a receiving line. And we're going to use these cones as a guide for where to cut. And Ella, you're going to say go for Zoe. Good. Ella did a nice flat throw out into space. Beautiful. I love how we're checking that space and also looking at the receiver. Nice flat throw out into space. Freeze it right there. That time, Javen, we threw a little bit behind our receiver. Let's make sure that we're trying to lead our receiver out into space. We'll get it next time. There we go. Nice flat throw. Beautiful. That nice flat throw is going to sit out in front. It's a really tough throw. Nice touch. Full speed, full speed. Excellent.
Okay, the next drill, we still have 2 lines, one receiving line and one throw line. And the thrower need to make sure that you throw the disc in front of the offenser, so that another line can chase after the disc rather than behind them. So make sure you throw in front of them, of their pass, to make sure you are leading them. Okay, that's 2 drills we are going to do.